I said, it's time. And I've got that mindset that it's time to sell these cars. And so it's kind of exciting, really. Robert Hansen, and the collection I'm bringing is the Robert and Gail Hansen Collection to Indy. Well, I grew up in the 50s. I was a teenager in the 50s and everything. Always wanted something like that, but never could afford it when I was in high school. We rebuilt them in our shop, and I got a mechanic, John, and he was phenomenal in rebuilding these cars and everything. He's really good, and I wouldn't be afraid to take any one of these cross country. I've got 357 Thunderbirds. Two of them are E-codes, which are the dual 4 barrels from the factory. I always liked the 57s because they were kind of unique. The engines were unique. 1-year deal as far as the E-codes and F-codes. And I've got a 57 retractable with an F-code engine in it. That's a supercharged engine, and that was a 1-year deal for Ford also. Got a 62 G-code, which is 3 deuces from the factory with a 4-speed. There's a 50 Ford pickup that's been totally rebuilt from the ground up. Engine, brand new, everything new in the engine and that, bored 30,000s. Got a 51 Mercury Woody wagon, all stock except it has been converted to 12 volt. Wood came from the Upper Peninsula. It was shipped to Mexico. It was built for Mexico, and it was in Mexico for I don't know how many years, and then brought back to the United States. I started trucking back in the early 60s. In fact, I could go back to the 50s, and I was hauling lumber around Rockford, Illinois. I didn't collect trucks when I was in the business because I always considered a truck was a tool. And when it got wore out, you got rid of it. But then after I retired and sold the trucking company and everything, I just picked up a few unique trucks that I kind of liked over the years and that sort of stuff. And all 3 of them got a 5-speed main box and a 4-speed auxiliary. Back in the 60s, that's kind of what I drove and everything. You don't see them around anymore. But that was the thing that I was kind of looking for. And then the 70 Kenworth, that was very rare. Supposedly it's got a little over 10,000 miles, original miles on it. And when you drive it, you can tell that the transmissions are really tight. And just looking at the truck. And one thing unique about it, it's got the original VIN stamped bumper on it, which, you know, how long do bumpers last on these trucks? And that's all original on that. And then the 71 Pete needle nose, and it's a small window. I bought that from a farmer out of New York State, and we stripped it down and rebuilt it and everything. And then the other Kenworth, the 73 Kenworth, that was with a construction company. It's got 68,000 on the overhauled engine. It's double frame because of the weight it was hauling. And that's also got a 5 and a 4 in it. And that's a day cab, where the other 2 are sleepers. In a few days, in fact, during the auction, I'm going to turn 85. And it's just time. I hope there's 3 or 4 bidders that just have to have part of this collection. I hope it's somebody that really enjoys them and wants to enjoy them and drive them and use them for what they were meant to be used for. And now, at their age and everything, you know, they're kind of fun because you can't go any place without being noticed, that's for sure. It's the excitement of the auction and the bidding process, and of course, standing up there watching it it's kind of exciting and everything, and you're thinking, oh boy, you know, they're really going.